Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mike Kollin at MikeKollin.com. Okay, so one of the biggest misunderstandings, or probably another way to say it is, I would say I can't find the right word for it, but bad perception or the wrong way to perceive things is that you're looking for something outside of yourself, and that's why people are lost. See, everything you do is filtered through the beliefs, values, and rules and decisions that you have inside. And another key word or phrase is perspectives. The way you perceive something is the way that you experience it. It's the way that you receive it. Because your perception, your beliefs are filters. So literally, I remember there was this person, God, where was it? I remember the person got really mad at me. It was at a store. And I was like, what? And I'm thinking, like, and the manager goes, what's the problem? The guy's, well, he's smiling. And the manager goes, okay, what's wrong with that? He goes, well, he's smiling at me. And I'm thinking, the hell's wrong with this guy? And the manager goes, okay, so what did he do? She goes, well, he's smiling. And she's like, so what? He goes, well, that means he's being a smartass. The manager rolls her eyes and I just walked away. It was a worker, actually, so it wasn't just some person. So this worker had an issue with people smiling, and it really upset them. Here's another way to explain what I'm trying to say right now is, if you have inner conflict, which most people do, you will experience that conflict outside of yourself. Meaning, you bump into someone and what happens is, on an unconscious level, you filter everything through conflict. So you see it, hear it, feel it, and experience it through this way. So they could be giving you roses or flowers or doing the nicest thing in the world, but you're going to somehow see it as a conflict because it's a belief you have, or it's the way that it's the dynamic that's going on inside your brain. So when you're in that dynamic, everything appears to be like that, even when it's not. That's why some people can go to a beach and experience such a beautiful, peaceful day, and then the person right next to them having the same physical experiences it as, wow, this is so chaotic. Everything's chaotic. It's such a conflict. And you're like, what are you talking about? Just relax, man. There's ocean waves crashing slowly. The sun's nice and warm. There's nice, cool breeze. Like, everything's beautiful. So if you've dealt with narcissists, they truly, truly believe everything is either A or B, and there's no other possibilities. They'll even say that, well, there is no other possibilities. It's either A or it's B, or it's either this or it's that. And the key word is the word or, the ordinal word or. They will literally use that word or something that means that it's this or that. It's either right or wrong. You can either get this or you can do that. You can't do both, and they'll say that. So they filter the world through two boxes. It's a rectangle. You draw a line down the middle, and there's A on the left and B on the right. And that's all the possibilities. That's the way they filter the world. And everything you do is right or wrong when it comes to them. Now, if you agree with them, well, it's right. If you don't, then it's obviously wrong, at least in their world. So as I began to understand narcissists and narcissism, they filter everything through this A or B filter. Now, this is just one example of many examples. And one thing I realized about them is they also view everyone as everyone's trying to get over on everyone. Because either I'm the good one or you're the good one. We both can't be the good one, so one of us has to be bad. So I've got to make sure everyone thinks that you're the bad one. I got to paint the picture that you're bad. Because if I don't, then everyone's going to see you as good, and then I'm going to be the bad guy. With a narcissist, it literally is that black or white. They have to make you look bad. They have to destroy your self-esteem, because if you're confident, that means they're not confident. Now, is this true? No, not at all. None of this is true. These are just fake, false filters. The fact of the matter is, a filter is fake. It's false. It's made up. That's why they call it a filter. It's not real. So when you heal all these different conflicts and filters, the world starts to become very, very simple. It becomes very easy. It becomes much more enjoyable. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because this is the work that I've been doing for over 30 years. We do parts, conflicts, healing, and integration. You you heal the parts, you integrate them, and now they're at one instead of this division. Well, a part of me wants to do this, but a part of me wants to do that. Have you ever been at a point where you really wanted something, but you couldn't do it because a part of you wanted it, but the other part wanted to do the complete opposite, and you couldn't make up your mind? Well, that's parts conflicts. You have beliefs conflicts, values conflicts, rules conflicts. On the one hand, the church tells you got to be a good worker and you got to make money, and then on the other hand, money's the root of all evil. Well, those are two beliefs conflicts, and it'll drive you insane. You won't know what to do. So I am what is called a professionally trained life coach and personal development coach. Now, there's a lot of people that have a good ego and say, yeah, I'm a life coach. Here's my business card. They have zero training. In fact, I bumped into a few. I'm like, hey, where'd you train? They're like, what do you mean train? Train for what? Well, you've got a life coach card. Like, how do you do this? Well, I help people with their problems. Like, well, how do you do that? What do you mean? I just talk to them. They have no techniques. They have no experience. They have no certifications. They didn't go to college and study psychology. So everything I'm talking about are techniques that I learned in NLP, Ericksonian hypnosis, timeline therapy, HNLP, neuroassociative conditioning, energy healing, Reiki, Huna, pranic healing, etc., etc. So my point is, you can heal these using different modalities. Now, one of the biggest things that I began to learn and develop over the years and realize is how important it is to get people, especially in the Western world, to start looking inward. Because the Western world is the left brain, it's the external brain. It's all about, for example, a lot of people think, well, I'm going to go to church. I'm going to go to this pastor, and he's going to have the answers. And I'm like, no, he's not going to have the answers. He's going to be able to be the one to forgive me, to heal me. Nope, he's not. The techniques I use are constantly bringing you back into your injuries, back into your emotional wounds, to go back into your past. Whose past? My past or your past? Your past. Now, whose values? My values or your values? Your values. This has nothing to do with my values or my beliefs or the rules that I live by. It's all about you getting in alignment with you. The more in alignment you become within yourself, all of a sudden the world around you seems to be more in alignment. And you're thinking, wow, this is really interesting. Why did the world change? It didn't. You did. So people that have a lot of inner conflict, they experience other people conflicting with them. It's because on an unconscious level, you have the battle going on inside. So everywhere you go, you're taking that battle and you suck other people into this battle. Now, this is what narcissists are famous for. They truly believe either I'm going to get over on you or you're going to get over on me, so I got to get you first. So here you are, nice and loving to this narcissist person, probably not realizing in the beginning they're a narcissist or even knowing what a narcissist is. And you're kind to them, you're giving, you get them gifts, and you do good things for them, and you say good things about them, and everything is good. But they think, oh, that's a smoke screen. Yeah, that's love bombing. They're suckering me in. They're trying to get me to lower my defense shields. Oh, I see what's going on. Oh, I'm going to get this effer. And you're like, what are you talking about? I'm not trying to get you to lower your guard. I'm not trying to sucker you in. They're like, oh, yeah, trying to sucker me in some more. So no matter what you say, they think you're manipulating them because that's the way they view the world. And they suck everybody into their belief system. Suddenly their conflict becomes your conflict. Now you're getting sucked into this dynamic of conflict. And you're like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Now, this isn't just a narcissist thing. That's one thing I want to make really clear. This is a human thing. And it doesn't mean you're a narcissist, that's not me, but you might have other conflicts. Like you might truly believe people don't like you. Therefore, no matter how nice someone is, you filter it through, oh, nobody likes me. And that becomes your experience, even though it's not real at all. It seems real though. So here's the purpose of this video. A lot of people have two misconceptions when it comes to the spirit world. Well, number one, they're doing it from the external way. The spirit world is not out there. It's inside you. So a lot of people say, I'm looking for the purpose of my life, and they go to a Tony Robbins seminar, they read a Tony Robbins book, and they go to personal development courses, or they go to Buddhist monks, or they go to Tibet and they climb the mountains in the cold winter, and they finally get up to this cave that's a mile up the mountain, or however far, maybe 2 miles or whatever, and they find this monk in this nice little warm cave that has like a woolly mammoth fur over the entrance, this nice fire going on outside, and he goes, "Come on in." He goes, "What's going on?" Like, "Oh, we've been in search for you for the answer." He goes, "The answer what?" And you might say, "Well, I'm trying to find myself." And the monk goes, he points at you and goes, "You right there." And you're like, "What?" He goes, "You right there." And he smiles at you, and you think he's being a smartass, but he's not. And you're like, no, I came all this way to find the answer. I'm trying to find out, I'm trying to find myself. And he literally points at you. He goes, "You right there," with more determination. And you're just like, why won't this monk help me? And he's like, "I am." Well, what does Buddha say? Buddha says, look within. The internal awareness techniques I teach you, number one, they teach you how to do this. Number two, it's literally bringing your awareness inside your body. Inside, right there. So another misconception is people are trying to find God, and they go to church, or they read the Bible, or they go to a mountaintop and pray, or they go here and they go there. It's not out there. God is inside you, literally. Some people think, well, this pastor is going to be the one that's going to help me find him, or this pastor is going to be my intercessor, meaning my mediator between me and God. And no, that's not the way it works. God's already inside you. You have to reconnect with you inside. So a lot of people think they're going to find themselves outside, or they're going to find their purpose outside, or they're going to find God outside. Like, no, God's not out there. God and purpose and you are inside. Jesus literally said, the Lord resides within the temple. And then he says the body is the temple of the Lord. Hello. See, we want you to reconnect with your power. We want you to reconnect with yourself. God wants you to do that. Jesus wants you to do that. Look at this image. Where is the energy going? It's going into you, bringing your awareness further into you, inside you. This makes you more of a solid person. You heal more when you do this. It makes you more comfortable, more confident with yourself. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I just watched a short video of some scientists who's saying, look, you are the field. Okay, what did I say? You are the field, the energy field. It's not out there. The matrix is not outside of your body. That's the illusion. It's inside you. You know how in the movie The Matrix, where Neo was fighting all these people, and then you go in public, and next thing you know, the people in public became that agent that was always trying to fight Neo? Well, that's what happens. The minute you go outside, people will switch because of your energy field, and they'll become whatever you have going on inside. Now, if you have love, peace, and harmony inside, they become love, peace, and harmony. If you have conflict, or you have a belief like nobody likes me, or everyone's trying to stop me, then that's what's going to happen. Your energy field affects their field, and boom, they shift it. No, you can't have that. And you're like, why? Because you can't, and they'll make some bullshit up. It's not them doing it, it's you doing it to them. When you hate yourself, when you have the energy field of self-hate, when other people come into your energy field, they begin to take on that energy. And they begin to hate you too. And you're thinking, see, everyone hates me. But then when you begin to heal yourself emotionally, and you really work on self-love and becoming a loving ball of energy, all of a sudden everyone starts to love you. They start to be good to you. Maybe not everyone all at once, but it begins to happen more and more and more. The more it's like, take it like your ball of energy. The more that ball of energy becomes filled with love, the more people begin to love you, because they get shifted into the energy field around you when they're in your space. Now, I personally know this because I was one of those people that a lot of people used to be mean to for a long, two of my ex-girlfriends broke up with me. They're like, God, everywhere we go, people are mean to you. It's like you just sitting there at a restaurant minding your own business, not even looking in their direction. They're behind you. People have come up from the table who I never even saw and walk up to me and start yelling at me. This one lady that I dated for a long, she goes, what is the deal? Like, why is it everywhere we go? I'm like, I don't know. It's your energy. The more you love yourself, the more others begin to love you. Vice versa, the more you hate yourself, the more others hate you. That's the way it works. It's your energy field. Now here's the deal. There is a race going on for your mind, your body, and your spirit right now. The machine technology is trying to take over you. If you don't really reconnect with yourself and remember who you truly are, and I mean by doing specific step-by-step processes, listen closely, internal meditation is one of them. Right now, technology is going so fast, computer technology, they're going to try to convince you that you are a machine. You are not a machine. Your body is a machine, but you aren't. Now, your body is even though it's a machine, it's much more intelligent than the most powerful computer on the planet. The computers will never catch up to its level of intelligence, but they're trying to convince you that you're just a machine. They're trying to convince you to become a machine being. Another thing is they're trying to convince you that the matrix is around you, that it's outside of you. It is not. You're in full control of your own matrix, and that's the thing you have to learn before it's too late. You can escape from it right now just simply by learning how to be more and more internal. You're going to realize, like, holy shit, I've been creating all this stuff in my life? Yes. You have to become conscious of how to do this and how to use the system. Otherwise, the system is going to convince you to let it overtake you. That's why it's so important for them to convince you that you're small. Have you ever had someone say, oh, we're so small and compared to the universe and compared to the sun and the stars, you're just so microscopic, you're nothing. They're trying to convince you that you're nothing. You are more than nothing. You are absolutely something. You are powerful. Your energy field expands out farther than the universe, and that's one thing you don't even know yet. You don't even know how to tap into that. It's already there. If they can convince you that you're nothing, well, I might as well go be a robot. I might as well let them take over my body, my mind, and my spirit. This battle is real, and it's happening right now. Every one of us needs to realize we are this field, this energy field. This energy field does not exist within space and time. Space and time exist within this energy field. This energy field that is you. Once you understand that, you'll realize how much power you've always had. It's right there. They've convinced you it's the other way around. It's not. Now, I don't mean to sit here and logically tell you stuff. What I'm saying is you need to start doing the internal awareness techniques. You need to learn how to ground yourself. You need to learn how to connect with yourself and connect with the expansion of your energy field. That's what I teach in my internal awareness course. It's a series of techniques that you learn how to do, but then you have to practice. The more you begin to develop them, connect with them, and understand how to do it, and begin to create this shift in your energy, you begin to manifest things. You begin to connect with people. You begin to connect with your own power, and now you realize you can shift your world. The minimum set of sessions would be 10 sessions, and that's kind of a beginning thing to go along with, because then afterwards you begin to build on that too. But if you get 10 solid sessions in, I promise you, you're going to have an energy shift within that. Just know you are so much more than space and time. You do have the power. It's right there inside you. It's waiting for you to tap into it by reconnecting to it and with it. Hey, this is Mike Kollin at Mike Kollin. Go to Mike at MikeKollin.com or call me 415-235-2512. Let's shift your life. Remember, you can support this channel by buying one of my dating relationship coaching books, and you can go ahead and make a donation. There's a PayPal link right there in the description box. Alright guys, remember, click subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.